Hello there, guys. What's up? Welcome back to Bolnarescu TV. Today, I want to talk about the 10 things that I think are most crucial for people moving to Romania. I kind of didn't know what I was getting into when I moved to Romania, so I want to give you guys a heads up, and I want to help your transition to Romania a little bit easier. Let's start off with my number one thing that I can think of when it comes to moving to Romania that I needed to know, I wish I would have known, and that's that the internet is actually incredible in Romania. I actually think it's the third fastest internet in the world, so it is absolutely incredible. I thought when I was moving to an Eastern European country, I was potentially going to be moving to really slow internet. It would be hard for work, it'd be hard to communicate with family. You know, there were some hard things when you're losing that internet speed, but Romania's internet speed is top notch. It is top tier. Absolutely incredible. So if you're moving to Romania, don't fret about the internet. The internet is incredible and you will actually love it more than you love the internet here in America or wherever you're at in the world. Unless you do have, you're one of the top 2 internet countries in the world, you will love Romania's internet. All right, the second thing that I found really interesting when moving to Romania was that the cities are actually very modern. As an American, sometimes your thoughts and ideas of other countries are very skewed, right? And moving to an Eastern Bloc country, this country was formerly under communism. I had been to Russia before, so I was kind of expecting similar to some of these places in Russia where they had communist blocs, and I didn't really get to experience as much. But Romania is very, very modern. The malls are absolutely incredible in Romania. You will love the malls if you go to the malls. They have beautiful parks. They have so much good food and so much American food. I had Gatorades and Dr. Peppers that I could get. Yeah, they were a little more expensive than some of the other food, but you could get pretty much any of your American modernization stuff that you wanted. If you want an iPhone, you can get an iPhone. Whatever you want. Romania is so modern and it is so incredible. So that is number 2. Let's go on to number 3. All right, number 3 is that there are so many people there that speak English. English is spoken by so many people. If you go to Romania and you don't speak a lick of Romanian, you will absolutely be fine because so many people speak good enough Romanian to get by. And there's honestly so many people who speak just like you or me. They're absolutely native English speakers, which for me wasn't that big of a deal because I wanted to learn Romanian so badly, right? But for people who are moving to Romania, if you are scared of going there and not being able to communicate with people or not being able to connect with people, there are so many people there that speak English. They're really, really good at English for the most part, especially the younger generations. A lot of the older generations learned Russian or French in school, and this young generation, they're growing up watching cartoons, they're growing up going to English classes, and they are incredible at English. So if you're worried about speaking English or getting by in Romania for even a couple weeks, just while you're trying to learn a couple of words, you're fine. Somebody will speak English and they are really good at it, so don't fret. All right, item number 4 is that if you're moving to an apartment or you're renting, every place that you rent will be fully furnished, which to me was totally wild. I've rented here in America and none of my apartments came furnished. So being in Romania, having a couch, having beds, having closets, and everything just there for you was so nice. Obviously you'll have to get towels or plates or just things that you will personally use. But I don't know exactly why, but in Romania, all apartments are furnished, and it is absolutely incredible. Usually it's not just dinky things. A lot of times it is IKEA, which is still nice stuff, but they're taking their time to go and furnish it and make it look like a beautiful home and really want someone that comes and can take care of their items and also give them that value in return, if that makes sense. So in my American mind, it's so crazy because I've never lived in an apartment that had a couch and a bed and dressers and closets and just everything right when you moved in, right? So that's absolutely awesome. Something that's totally crucial when you're looking at renting a place, because you don't need to worry about buying a couch when you get to Romania. You don't need to worry about buying a bed and having a place to sleep right as you get there. Having it all furnished just gives you that nice like peace of mind, and it's really easy to move into a place. The next thing I want to talk about is safety. You know, there's always concerns about going to a different country. You hear so many things about people on the Eastern Bloc. You hear so many things about Europe, the Middle East. Wherever you may go, there's always safety concerns. But I can assure you, Romania is very, very safe. I don't know the exact ranking where it's at in terms of like if it's first in the world, 33rd, 80th. I'm not 100% sure. But I was out plenty of times where I was walking late at night and I never felt scared. I've been out all by myself in the middle, like early morning, late night, and there wasn't really anything crazy or bad that ever happened. Romania is really safe. People are really kind and respectful. And I don't know, like I think a common misconception when you go to some of these European countries that you're going to have thieves or people trying to trick you or anything like that. Romania isn't that way. So it's really, really safe for you. It's a beautiful place where people are pretty kind and friendly in general. So if you're worried about safety, since I did just mention the people and how they are friendly, I do want to touch on the people a little bit. This is something I absolutely think you should know before you move to not just Romania, but any country, is their humor may be a little bit different. I see it a lot of times with my humor here in America versus in Romania, even versus British humor, which is also English speaking, or Australian humor, right? Like our humors are all just slightly different or a little bit more different, or there's certain things that we think are humorous, right? So their humor may be a little bit different than yours, but they'll come to understand your jokes if you're around them enough. You'll come to understand their jokes and it will kind of mesh together really well. But along those lines, a lot of times I felt like people in Romania kind of had a guard up. They kind of had a wall. Whereas in America, you meet someone and it's like, oh my gosh, how are you doing? How's your life? Wow, I just had twins. Guess what? Look, this crazy thing happened to me, right? Like we're kind of a little bit too open in America sometimes. Whereas in Romania, they have this wall, but once you break through that wall, you will have a friend for life, like a deep, true friend that will be with you through thick and thin. So while it may be hard to gain the trust and love of a Romanian, once you have that trust and love, it is absolutely incredible, and it is one that will never die. So Romanians are very special people. Sometimes their humor is very different than American humor.
One thing that I wish I knew before going to Romania was that I could find all of my feminine products there, such as tampons, makeup, hair stuff, all of the products that I use here in America, I was able to find with ease in Romania.
And number 8 kind of piggybacks off what my wife just said, and that is there's pharmacies on every corner pretty much in Romania. Like walking through Romania, it seems like there are pharmacies everywhere. So if you're worried about medications, getting your correct vitamins, or whatever it may be that you get from pharmacies, let's say you have an upset stomach and you're worried about what's going to happen, there are no worries because there are literally pharmacies all over Romania. They're really good, they're fairly reasonably priced, they're absolutely great. So don't fret about being sick in Romania or missing out on medications because they've got plenty of pharmacies out there. Number 9 is something I never really thought about in my life before moving to Romania. As an American, I would have never thought about this thing, and that is plastic bags cost money in Romania. And maybe there are some states or some grocery stores that make you pay for plastic bags here in America, but I have never been to one. So before going to Romania, I just kind of thought, oh, I'd carry my groceries just like I do at home. But it's a little bit different in Romania. I think it's 50 de bănuți for a bag. I can't remember if it's 50 or 10 or how much they actually were. But they make you pay for those plastic bags. So most people in Romania take the reusable bags that you see. So a lot of people, like even on the buses, you'll see these old grandmas hop on with like their 3 reusable bags and like slide in. It's pretty funny, it's pretty incredible. But I think it goes a long ways for the Europeans because they are trying to reduce waste because they are a little bit more limited on space, but it's also like environmentally healthy. So good for them. I still use plastic bags here in America. I'm horrible, but it will be a little bit harder to get plastic bags than you would expect here in America, just so you know. All right, the 10th thing, and what I think is the most important thing on this list, something I was very nervous about when I moved to Romania, but the food is absolutely bussin'. It is so incredible. The cuisine is so incredible in Romania. When I first thought about Romania, I know I've said this a lot of times, but those Eastern Bloc countries, Balkans, they don't seem like they would have incredible food, right? But it is almost the opposite. The food there, it's very, what feels like healthy. I don't know if it's exactly healthy, but healthier than American food, right? But you're having a lot of vegetables, a lot of good bread, like fresh made bread, not a lot of preservatives in the food, a lot of great things that really make this food kind of stand out. And they have just such a unique way of going about things. They have things like sarmale, which are cabbage rolls that they roll meat into, and it's absolutely delicious. They have langos, placinte, covrige, mici. And mici, like if you're ever at a Kaufland or Piazza Obor or like a barbecue somewhere, someone's gonna have mici. And mici are absolutely incredible. They're juicy pieces of meat. They give you, I don't like mustard very much, but they give you like almost like a vinaigrette mustard, I guess I would say. It's really, really good. Also, their like street food is good. So they have things like gogoșărie or shawarmas. The shawarmas are incredible. Their sauces are so, so good. Best shawarmas are in Romania, hands down. But then they also have good desserts. Like if you're looking for crepes, they have crepe places a lot of times, but the main ones are like these, what are called covrige, covrigerie, or pretzel places where they have like pretzels filled with banana or Nutella or raspberry jam. Like it's absolutely incredible. They even do like a hot dog where they'll wrap it in pretzels. So if you see Luca, Petru, or Gigi, you gotta try it because it's absolutely incredible. And the last food I'll talk about, because I wish I could have one today and pretty much every day while I'm here in America, I miss these so, so much. And that is papanash. Papanash is basically like a donut with like cream on it. Not sour cream, but like almost sour cream. It's kind of weird to describe to an American, but it's absolutely delicious, very, very unique, and 100% I would tell anybody to try it. So those are the 10 things I think you should probably know before going to Romania. I wish I would have known these before moving to Romania. There is one thing that I will leave a disclaimer for you golfers. There's not a lot of golf courses in Romania. I haven't ever been able to golf one. There's only like 3 18-hole golf courses in all of Romania. So if you're looking to golf like I am, it's a little bit harder. So that's one of my goals the next time I go to Romania. I want to go onto a golf course. I want to be able to play 18 holes in Romania. So I'll let you know how that goes when I check it out, when I'm able to do it. But I hope hopefully this was helpful for you. Hopefully these 10 things help you better prepare to go on vacation to Romania or go and live in Romania and live a beautiful life in Romania. You guys are incredible. Have a great day. Peace.